If nobody clicks your bio link, your bio is probably confusing people. So in this video, I'm going to show you the simple 3-part bio formula that instantly makes your profile clearer, more clickable, and easier for the right audience to connect with. And I'll break down my own bio as an example too. Why does your bio matter more than people realize? I think beginners sometimes underestimate how important bios actually are. Your bio is basically your storefront, especially on all of your socials, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, YouTube, and even your website homepage. So people decide very quickly whether they understand you, they trust you, or they want to click further. Usually that decision is made within seconds. And if your bio sounds confusing, generic, overly broad, or too focused on you instead of them, people scroll away. Not because your content is bad, but because your messaging isn't clear yet. And clarity matters way more than sounding impressive online. The 3-part bio formula. Here's the simple formula I'm using now. I help who, I do what, so they can feel/achieve what. That's it. Simple, clear, easy to understand immediately. And what I like about this formula is that it forces you to stop writing vague bios like digital creator or helping people win online. That tells people almost nothing. Instead, you want someone landing on your content to instantly understand who your content is for, what kind of help you provide, and what transformation they can expect. All right, so let's break down my own bio, just as an example. Let me show you here. So my bio, and you will find this on all of my socials, and towards the end of this section, I will show you exactly what I mean. But if you log on or if you sign on to any of my socials, Instagram, Threads, my website, YouTube, they all have the same message, and that's this: helping busy moms and beginners build simple online income without overcomplicating everything. Now let's break that part down. So part 1, helping busy moms and beginners. That immediately tells people who this content is for. And this matters because not everyone in your audience And this matters because not everyone in your audience trying to appeal. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read my notes and I'm obviously still have sleep. I ran out of coffee today, so I might need to do a Dunkin' run in just a bit, but let's redo that. Okay, so starting over, helping busy moms and beginners. Who this content is for, and this matters because not everyone is your audience. I try to stress that as much as possible when you're trying to appeal or, when you're running your business online. You do not want hundreds of thousands of strangers. You want at most just 100 engaged followers, audience, people that connect with your content. So that's what this is. So trying to appeal to everyone usually weakens your message. And the clearer your audience is, the easier it becomes for the right people to connect with you emotionally. Part 2, build simple online income. Now, people understand what I help with. Nothing vague, or I should say, not vague motivation, no random lifestyle content, specific value. This also helps with trust, content direction, and affiliate marketing later, because your audience understands your niche. And lastly, we have without overcomplicating everything. This is the emotional part. This explains how I want people to feel. less overwhelmed, confused, or intimidated. And that emotional connection matters so much online now more than anything, especially because so many beginners already feel stressed, overloaded, and overwhelmed by internet business culture. So let's take my bios just as an example. So as you can see here, I've logged into my Instagram, and of course I'm just jumping into the edit profile just to make any changes so you can actually see. So as it states, and you only have, again, there is a character limitation for certain socials. Instagram is limited up to 150, so you still want to make sure you you're very specific. You have that formula, who you're helping, what you're helping them with, and what you're helping them achieve. So you want to make sure you're as specific as possible, but you want to make sure that the message is clear. As you can see, so with my description, again, everything is consistent from Instagram to Threads to YouTube, and you'll even see the same with my website. The message is clear. I'm telling you who I help and what it is that I do, and then overloaded. I don't want you to be stressed because, again, when you're venturing off into, building an online business or a business in general, it can be very frustrating. It can be overcomplicated. So that's my niche and my focus for my customers. And next, so we've already broken down the bio. So let's talk about examples of bad bios. And when I say bad, I don't necessarily mean like they're just awful. Like, what are you doing? That's not, no. Not in a way to sound negative, but you're going to see what I mean. I just want to stress the vagueness, broad, not being specific equates to not having a clear message, and therefore it's bad for your business, it's bad for your brand. All right, so let's compare those vague bios. So an example would be an entrepreneur, a CEO, someone helping you grow, digital marketer, mom life, plus business. The problem isn't that these are wrong, like I mentioned earlier. The problem is they're not clear. People should not have to investigate your profile like detectives trying to figure you out. What does this person actually help with? Clarity creates clicks. Confusion kills clicks. That's the one, or I should say that's one of the biggest lessons I'm learning right now. So why this matters for affiliate marketing specifically? This matters even more if you're trying to sell digital products, grow an online list, or affiliate marketing. Because people click links when they believe the content behind the link is relevant to them. That's important. For example, if your bio clearly says helping overwhelmed beginners simplify affiliate marketing, and your link leads to beginner guides, helpful tools, tutorials, or simple business resources, the entire experience feels aligned. And alignment builds trust fast. So the bigger lesson here, I think one of the biggest mindset shifts for creators is realizing clarity is more important than trying to sound impressive. You don't need fancy wording, complicated branding, or CEO jargon to connect with people online. You just need clarity, relatability, and consistency. That's it. Nobody cares about my content. So let me go ahead and just kind of tie everything into this here. So if your bio link hasn't been getting clicks lately, before assuming nobody cares about my content, take a closer look at your messaging first. Ask yourself, who do I help? What do I help them with? And how do I want them to feel about finding my content? Because when your message becomes clearer, your entire brand becomes easier to trust. And if you want to see beginner-friendly tools and resources I'm personally using while building my online business in real time, I link everything in the description below. And if this video helped simplify branding and content strategy for you just a little bit, make sure to subscribe because I'm documenting this entire journey step by step while balancing work, life, and building this business alongside you guys. I'll see you in the next video.